welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a comparison between two hair tools. One of them is a product that I've been using for a couple of months. This is the Lionesse Fuchsia Silk Ceramic Flat Iron, and this other one I've been using it for many years. This is the Conair Infinity Pro, and I've been using this for about 3 years. They promise pretty much the same thing, so in this video I'm going to share with you what the differences are and the difference you can see while you use them and how it makes your hair. So if you're interested in all that, then just keep watching. I'm going to start by saying that lately I feel like in the last 3 years I've been seeing a lot of hype around different flat irons and going actually, seeing flat irons that are really expensive. I know that they're promised that to help your hair be healthier and look better, but honestly I've never, I was never too interested in that until this summer, where I realized that my hair needed the extra help. While I used the Conair one, I was okay with the idea because it gave me the look that I wanted, but I didn't feel like it worked to protect my hair at the same time. So I was always trying to apply some kind of product, a heat protectant, all kinds of products to make my hair look better while I was using the flat iron and while I wasn't using it, so for the days that I didn't want to style my hair. Now, they promise pretty much the same things, and I'm gonna go over them pretty quickly and tell you that, this is pretty much what they claim, both of them. The first thing that they claim is that it reduces the frizz and flyaways. That goes for both. Also, they smooth the hair in appearance and touch. That both of them have floating plates, which there are the kind of plates that you can push down and they kind of move. The one from Conair, it doesn't move that much and it's just one of them. The other one, or the one from Lionesse, both of them, they actually, you can, they kind of bounce, both of them, so it is a little bit better so it doesn't tug your hair. Both of them also promise that they will give you high shine and that you can do curls and also straighten your hair. They have different ways of doing your hair with this kind, and they all have some kind of tutorials on how to do it. If I can find them, I will link it in the description box. Or one of the difference that you can see right away is that the Lionesse one, it's thicker, the plates are thicker or wider than the Conair one. The Conair one, it's longer plates, but it's slimmer. What it will give you, the difference that it will give you at the time that you use it is, of course, this one is going to take a little bit less hair when you're going to straighten it, and this other one is going to take a little bit more hair, so I feel like I need to use less of this and more of this, or I have to redo it more than once with this one. And the other thing that I've noticed is you can get tight curls with this one, and with this one you can get the waves that I have going on today, so they're more loose kind of waves. Another thing, and one of the pretty obvious ones, is that the Lionesse one, you can find it online. It's a little bit more expensive without any codes or anything. I don't have a code or anything for this flat iron, but I know there's a few codes going around that you can get it for less than that, but without a code it's $300, and the Conair, it's $45, and you can find it in your drugstore. The Lionesse one is made out of ceramic, but it's onyx, and the one from Conair, it's also ceramic, but it's tourmaline ceramic. Another thing that they have different is that the Conair one, it has 30 settings of heat, while this one, it shows you like a little dial from 180 degrees to 450. For me, the difference that it makes is that the Lionesse one, I can control and see pretty much where I'm gonna put the heat. This one, it's like a trial and error, and even though for my hair that is thick and I have a lot of it, I use the highest setting. With the Conair one, I can just put it in the number 30. But if you have really thin hair and you don't want to burn it, or you don't want to apply too much heat, I think the Lionesse one, it gives you more the power to choose how much degrees or how many degrees you want to use on your hair, while this one, you'll have to try and see what works for you. In the meantime, you just have to play around and see what setting works for you. Another thing that makes them different, and for some people this is going to be a detail, for me it's really important. The Conair one has the grip, so you can just use it like this. For me, this doesn't work, not even for straightening my hair. I need it a little bit more here. I don't know why, but I feel like that gives me more, I don't know, it gives me more of a grip. I can do it better and my hair looks better every time I get it from here. But the problem is that actually this is really hot, so I end up burning myself most of the time unless I use some kind of glove. With the Lionesse one, number one, it's more up here, the grip is more up here, so I can use it how I like it, where this one I have to get it from the bottom. I don't know if you can see the difference, but for me this is better. I mean, if you use it from the bottom, it's not going to affect you if you use the Conair one. Now, since I go to this part of the flat iron to use it, this part, it says that it's going to be really hot, but in my experience it hasn't been too hot. It's just something that I can still work around. I don't know if it's the material or whatever it is. With the Conair one, I burned my hands so many times I can't even tell you. So for me, that was one of the things that I really liked about this one. Another thing that they have in different, this one from Lionesse, it has the dual voltage, so if you're gonna travel somewhere where it's 220, you can do that, and the Conair doesn't have it. Finally, this snugging of the hair. I feel like this one, I don't know, pulls a little bit more on my hair while the Lionesse doesn't, so you know, that's another thing to keep in mind. Now finally, as far as the hair, what makes, you know, what difference does it make? The Lionesse one, I can tell you for sure that it keeps my hair healthier. I know it's more expensive, but, and I have very thick hair, it's very, I don't know, strong. I don't burn it so easily. That's why I don't really cut my hair so often. Now, one thing that I've noticed is during the summertime where I go to the pool or I'm more exposed to the sun, it was not only changing the color, but I was getting more frizzy, more dry. And I've been using some masks that I will leave in the description box if you want to check that out too. I'm not gonna go into them right now, but I've noticed that even with all the help in the world, I was still getting my ends really dry whenever I use this one. Since I started to using the Lionesse one, I feel like it keeps my hair healthier and it doesn't burn it that much. When I use the Conair one and I do like a curl, I have to wait before I touch my hair because it's burning. If I use the Lionesse one, you know, it's just not too hot, so you would feel like it's not as hot as the Conair one, but it performs the same way, but it doesn't leave your hair as hot as this one. So if you have thin hair, if you have damaged hair, I wouldn't recommend the Conair one, because I feel like this, it more than likely will burn your hair. It's gonna give you the best style, but when you don't do your hair, you're gonna see some dryness and you're gonna see some flyaways and you're gonna see that your hair doesn't look that good. So I would advise you to get something, you know, something better, something that it's gonna help your hair look healthier. This one, the Lionesse one, is the one that I've tried and I do really like it. As I mentioned before, I don't have any discount codes or I don't have any affiliations with company. I just wanted to come out here and just tell you the differences that I see. I know a lot of people, or I go sometimes to church or I'm sitting somewhere and I look at people that they have really thin hair and that, you know, they have short hair and they have really dry at the same time. I feel like whatever you do to your hair, if you do style it, you need to make sure you use something that it's gonna help your hair look healthier. So it might be a good idea to invest on something that is going to help your hair look healthier and that it's going to preserve your hair, so whenever you don't want to style it, it still looks good. And that is the main difference that I've been seeing with the Lionesse one versus the Conair. This works. I mean, as far as how they look on the hair, you can get the same look with both of these flat irons. The difference is how much do you want your hair to be healthy, or how much do you want your hair to be more looking better whenever you don't use these two hair tools. That's what it's gonna come down to. So anyways, if you have any questions, please leave them in the description, in the comments down below. I would love to answer them for you. I will leave my social media in the description box, and if you're new to my channel, this is the kind of video that I like to do. Get two products, compare them, share with you the differences, and hopefully that will help you decide what you need for your specific needs. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.